And I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Hi there, Kate.
Good afternoon, Cheryl. Good afternoon, people.
Yes, it is autumn stitching vibes here at Fickle Stitches. Very excited to wear that
Get that
today.
shirt.
I
I
know.
don't think I got that shirt.
I think you did too. This is Athena, stitching goddess creation that I now have in my house that I can wear in the fall, and it's very exciting because it's very fall here.
I'm wearing introverted but willing to discuss cross stitch.
Yes. Welcome to Fickle Stitches. That's our second motto. Yes, hello everybody. Welcome to our channel where we talk all things cross stitch and maybe a little bit more, including the weather, because that's what we do. It is Wednesday, October the 15th. Somehow, some way, we're halfway through October. How does that happen so quickly?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Happy late Thanksgiving to anyone, my Canadian crew. Hope you had a good day. And yeah, so we're just toddling right along. We officially started burning wood in our wood stove. So there we are. That's where we're at in fall.
I had to turn the heat on.
Yeah, we're officially there. And so the leaves are still beautiful around here. They're starting to drop for sure. But it's still pretty nice out there as far as color is concerned. So
we haven't hit peak yet.
Yeah.
They're starting to go. A couple trees have gone all the way, but it's just a little hit and miss right now. And all of a sudden the sun just came out, and
yes.
The sky is that blue of fall, and it is beautiful.
Yeah. It makes all the...
And it's only about 50 degrees out.
Right. Yeah, you walk outside and go, oh.
Sweatshirt, pants.
Right.
Check.
Yes.
I had to put the shorts away, and I cried.
Yes. There we go.
I never even got into, I know usually it goes shorts, capris, pants.
Yes,
there is the capris this year.
there is a progression, that is for sure. All right.
It was 83, and then the next day it was like, here's a frost warning for you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the yo-yo season.
Yeah.
Hot, cold. In theory, we're supposed to get a little bit of rain tomorrow, crossing all the fingers, toes, and appendages. We really, really, really need rain. It's not good. So we're hoping we're supposed to be getting some, so we'll see how that goes. So regardless of that, we do have stitching to talk about and stitching to show, so we might as well just dive right on in.
Do you want to do the questions?
Yes, we'll start off with that. Thank you again to everyone who watched the last video, threw a comment or a question our way, and we'll take a look at those. Garrett Coffee Stitcher says, yay for more fans of 3865. So he knows. Let's see. Thank you everyone for all the love about me finally finishing a certain thing. I actually started working on fully finishing this past week, and then realized I needed glue. So it kind of stalled out, but we're getting there. Let's see. Stitching with Lou is intrigued to hear about what happens with the owl forest threads, because they're dying to place an order, but also don't want to have to sell a kidney to pick them up from their post office. So
I checked my tracking, and they're still in a warehouse overseas.
Okay.
So they haven't left the warehouse.
Okay.
They moved from one warehouse to the central warehouse.
Okay. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will keep you updated on that, just so people have some information about whether or not to purchase. So there you go. Let's see. La 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 la. La 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 la. Someone else also got movie night and saving it to start next year. Let's see. Oh, here's our question from Nicole. I understand Cheryl being the Blue Nose Stitcher being in Nova Scotia, but could Kate please elaborate on Stitchy aardvark? That has intrigued me, and this is the first time I've remembered to ask.
Okay. So I was looking for a Instagram handle when I joined Instagram, and I wanted something, memorable. And I remembered a few years before I joined Instagram, there was a bunch of us that used to camp together every summer for about 2 weeks. And there used to be a lot of drinking, a lot of storytelling, a lot of singing. And one year we became aardvarks. And there was a big, huge story that involved giant aardvarks, saber-toothed aardvarks. I'm sorry, I got to get this right. Riding battle chickens across the Bering Land Bridge is how we came to North America. It was a fascinating tale that expanded. Our mortal enemies are badgers.
Of course.
No idea why. But we all could have used a detox program after that summer. And some people became, the prophet aardvark, the one who was spinning the tall tales.
Yes.
We had the left-handed scribe aardvark, and I became Stitchy aardvark. And I remembered that when I went to come up with a name for Instagram that hadn't been used. It's just so.
Yes.
Fun times.
So, camping plus liquor equals.
Yes.
When I heard the story, I laughed and laughed because there really is, like, we're being, well, not kind, but there really was a big, long story. There was lore, the origin story.
There's lore, there's origins, there's myths,
songs.
There's
Yes, yeah. It's a whole thing.
We changed every song we could possibly think of to insert aardvark into it.
Yes. So there you go. It's definitely unique and it stands out and it makes perfect sense when you hear the whole thing.
Well, you didn't even get the whole thing. You got like 75%.
Yeah, I got a high percentage. I know there's some of it that's still being held back.
You have not joined the inner circle.
That's correct, and that's all right. It's okay. It's basically, it was almost like camping D&D. You have to have your stories for the origin stories for your characters, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that makes, you know what, when you put it in that frame of reference, that makes a lot of sense because Tim used to play D&D.
There we go. I knew there was one.
He was a good, there were a bunch of people in the group that played. So
yes.
Yeah.
There we are. Yeah. Well, there you go. So there's mystery solved. Oh, it always cracks me up when I hear it because I forgot about the storyteller and the whoever wrote everything down. Like, there was a whole thing. It was a whole realized world.
Yes, we ran with the aardvark theme for 3 or 4 years. And then COVID hit.
Right.
And so
there you
we
go.
Still, when we see each other, we'll say hail aardvark.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So, well, there you go. There's the answer to that question. So, yes. So if you remember to ask us questions, if you have any burning inquiries, please let us know. We'll do our very best to answer them as we can. Comments, of course, all the good things are welcomed. And we just thank you so much again for watching us and taking the time to leave a comment or whatever. We do love to hear what catches people's ears, and what they resonate with. So it's kind of fun to do that. So thanks again. Okay. Madame, I know you have finishes and starts. Would you like to start off the proceedings with a good old finish?
Sure. know what? I forgot to pull the cards. Oh,
Well, that's it. You're fired.
I know I have. I know. All right. So let's start with Dog's Day Out. This is by the Cross Queen Collection. I'm doing this on 16 count Gossamer from Picture This Plus. I used this for a Whippagore of Closest to a Finish.
Nice.
And after I got over 1,000 stitches in it, I said, I'm going to finish it.
Heck yeah, you did.
And I put 2,300 stitches into this.
It is so stinking good. Can you push it a little closer to the camera? Just a smidge. Yeah, there you go. The detail in the dogs is awesome.
It is. It's fiddly, but it was good.
Yep. Love it.
So,
perfect fabric.
It was good. It was not the called for. The called for was kind of a painted fabric that had grass at the bottom and sky above it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a crossed wing fabric, and I don't even think you can get crossed wing fabric anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless you find it on eBay.
Yeah.
So,
no, that one's great.
And I've already sent the pattern off to Garrett Coffee Stitcher. He asked for it one night.
Okay.
So yay for that one.
Hey.
This next one was my start. I knew I was going to start this. This is a style going on with Sheila. I don't think EJ started hers yet. And a couple, Trisha, I think the 3 Owl Stitcher, has to do with starting a Boomerang Stitches pattern.
Oh, right, yes.
So I started on October 1st. I started Milkweed and Monarch. Here's a photo of what it looks like from Boomerang Stitches. This is a small, people. I am doing this on 16 count oyster shell from Fox and Rabbit and am incredibly pleased with it. And I have stitched 1,233. And here's where it's at.
Oh, it's so good.
It's good.
The more I look at that, I am getting more and more persuaded to maybe get that one. It's so good.
You can have mine when I'm done.
Okay.
I'll just put it in your fragrance bag.
Yeah. That would be great.
Because people, if this makes it through November, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, I'll be shocked too. It's so good. I love that fabric. That's a great choice.
I know. I'm very pleased. I'm like, I was doubting myself for a little bit, and then I'm like, no, what are you doing?
Yeah, cause didn't you throw that in just to get a couple people's opinions to make sure? Yeah.
Yeah, I threw it in a group chat.
Yeah.
A bunch of colors up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's my finish. That's my start.
Very nice.
Daily stitching. Daily stitching, which is also a category this month. I am working on Ravenclaw House.
Okay.
By the Stitchery by MJ.
Okay.
Here's a photo of what it looks like. I'm doing this on 16 count Ada, off-white, antique white, something. And this is for the category, my oldest whip. It's my second oldest whip. My first oldest is in hibernation this year. So I stitched 1,952 stitches, and I have a page finish.
Nice.
And then I started down there. I am almost to the bottom, people.
Yes, you are. Look at that.
This marks another page. And then there's only about 20, not even 20 in the bottom row.
Yeah, okay. Can you raise it up a smidge? There we go. So now you can see where Kate has gridded it, so it's a little bit down to where it ends in the gridding, and she'll be done.
It doesn't go all the way to the bottom.
No, I was thinking like a box and a half down.
Something like that.
Yeah, you're close. You're very, very close.
I know. But somehow I sort of have like stalled on it a bit.
Well, I can understand because it's been touched a lot this year.
It has, and I'm going to keep going on it this month, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do I really want to pull it out in December? Do I just want to wait, give it
Yeah,
another month off, and pull it out in January?
maybe.
And that might be a maybe. I could pull Mother Earth back out very easily
Yeah.
instead and get her a little bit further along, because next year's full. We're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into next year's plans yet.
Why not?
No, because nothing is set in stone. I'm
No.
just rambling.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Okay, do you want to... Oh, we are now into whips. That's right. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a couple more.
Sure.
You can go. This next one was for the category Scenic. And I worked on Autumn in the Pines by Rosewood Manor. Here's a photo of what it looks like, which you're not going to be able to see hardly anything because it is a crappy photo.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we love you, Rosewood Manor. We just don't like that photo.
No. And I stitched 1006. Here's where it's at.
Can you pop it up a little further? Yep, there we go. Oh, you're getting the pops of color in there. It looks so good.
It does look good.
Mm-hmm.
It changes colors so much.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, you know what? It changes color so much. I actually put it on one of those panko needle things because it was annoying me so much. I was like, let me do it this way. And then all of a sudden it started to flow because I could like do the 6 stitches, finish it off, cut the thread, put it, on the needle organizer, pull the next color.
Yeah, it helps.
I was changing colors so much.
Yeah.
But
it looks good.
I meant to mention Dog's Day Out was a year of whips finish. So this is also on the year of whips.
Nice.
So I don't know.
It's a possible.
I've got almost 3 pages done.
Nice.
That leaves 3 more. It depends.
Yes.
And I'm going to do 1 more.
Okay.
Because it's October and I'm just trying to work on Halloween stitching here and there. And I do classify this as Halloween stitching.
Okay.
And this is also a year of whips piece that is going to get done this year. This is Primeval from Forbidden Fiber Company, using Chosen from Forbidden Fiber Company, 16 count Ada, and using the Forbidden Fiber Company threads. And I stitched 1,710, and I have 4 colors in on Xander now.
Yes, it's getting there. You see his chin.
4 colors left. People.
Yay.
Right around 2,000 stitches, maybe 2,500 stitches.
I do love them together. The colors coordinate so good.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I was kind of hesitant when I got this, the first 2 were fine, and then it was like, ooh, I got some colors. I don't know how they're going with the other ones.
No, they look good.
So here's all of them.
Yep, that looks great.
So Xander now turns blue. This is all green.
Okay.
Blue.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. Why don't you show what you stitched on?
My one thing? Sure, no problem. Okay. So basically what I've been concentrating on, and it is the 15th of October, so I was hoping to get this done by now. Not quite, but we're pretty close. Basically, all I stitched on was Under the Sea Club by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. this is a picture of what it looks like. Yeah. I have done thread substitutions for skin tones and hairstyles. And I have done some modifications, which I will now show you. So since the last time I stitched on this, I had to go back and look where I started because I was like, I can't remember. So up in the top right corner where you see our little scuba dude in blue is the big turtle. From the big turtle all the way straight down, I have finished that. And the sand from the left-hand side underneath the treasure chest all the way across to the crab has also been done. That is a deceptive amount of stitching. But I have worked really hard on it and got it done. I stitched almost 2,100 stitches on just this. And basically what I have left is the words under the sea, which go next, and then the bottom scroll, like the bottom pattern, and then I am done. And I did make some slight modifications to the rock. I swapped out the colors of DMC that they were asking for, and I picked Pebble by, I do believe it is Classic Colorworks. I don't have the thing in front of me. I wanted instead of gray. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing, I sneezed.
Oh, is that what you did? Okay. So this is all variegated. I didn't want to do the grays. I was not in the mood for fiddly, apparently. I also just stitched the sand as is. There were all these random spots where there were one-off stitches that were backstitched. And apparently I was not in a fiddly mood. I didn't want to sit there and have to count where I just didn't want to have to deal with it. I like it just as it is. The funny part of this is I spent some time trying to find a sand colored thread because in my mind I thought it was too orange. I don't know what I had in my mind. And I was like, I want sand that looks kind of like the sand here. It's a white gray kind of sand, so that was kind of hard. So I was like, no, I want to find a pale sand. So I went and I thought, well, instead of doing all the fiddly bits, find a variegated and use the variegation to be the fiddly bits. You know what I mean? And so I couldn't really find one that worked. So I was like, well, let me go through my DMC colors and pull some colors. So I pulled 738 and 739. I think that's what it was. And so I wasn't quite sure which one I was going to use. But when I got ready to do it, I was like, okay, let me compare the two I pulled as a substitute with the one that was called for. And so 738 was the one called for.
Way to overthink it, Cheryl.
That was what was called for, with a darker for the fiddly bits. And I just sat there and laughed. I was on virtual stitches at the time, and I just busted. I just laughed and laughed. I was like, I am an idiot. Because if I had just looked at the color they actually asked for, it would have been fine. So I had wasted all this time going down, looking at, different tans, different this, which one looks like the sand. Yeah. I like how it looks.
It's beautiful sand.
It's fantastic sand. And then I just love the variegation. Doesn't show up when you look at it real close. You can see it was a mixture of grays and browns, which is I'm fine with it. So there you go. So I'm really happy with this. It's amazing how quickly you can finish a project when you actually stitch on it.
How many stitches did you put in it?
Over 2,000.
Yay!
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, almost 1,200 actually. No, 2,100. Um, yeah, because that's basically all I've been doing, which is fine. I'm not mad at that. So, yeah, so my goal is, well, we'll talk about that later. Now back to you.
Okay. Hopefully I don't sneeze again. All right, this next one was for category seasonal, and I worked on Frozen from DoNaStitch. Here's a photo of what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing mine on 16 count antique white, and I started doing some fill-in, and I did 1,107. Here's where we're at.
Yes.
So I started filling in down here at the bottom.
Yep. It looks good. Very good.
It feels like coloring.
I know, and sometimes you just need to have a project like that.
Yep. This next one was for a category specialty stitches or beads. And I got brave because I thought it kind of felt Halloweeny too. I pulled out Blackwater Siren Stitch Along from Bella Filipina.
Ooh.
And so we'll start a photo here. I am doing this on 16 count, something from Under the Sea. That is the called for. Like I said, I didn't pull the cards. And I stitched, I only did 524 up on the second siren.
It's so good.
It is, but it was like, I'm tired. And 524 in black.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
I'm done. Yes.
You can tell where the page break is. That's like her butt sitting on a rock.
Gotcha. It looks good.
Could I have done more? Yes. Will I pull it out again? Probably. But
yeah.
Bella Filipinas are like a little more brain power.
Yeah.
All right. This next one, I don't remember. Okay. So this is Halloween Town from Madame Chantilly. Here's a photo of what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing mine on 16 count Tornado from Fox and Rabbit. And it was a new start last Flosstube. And this does not require brain power. And I stitched 645. So here's where it is.
Nice.
Really liking it. It's one of those that I'm just tempted to just sort of stitch on it and try to get the finish for Halloween. And I'm like, you don't have to, Kate. You don't. But yeah. It's stitching really nicely. This next one I don't think was for a category. I just wanted to stitch on it. And this is Moonlight Sampler from the Blue Flower.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a photo of what it looks like. I'm doing mine on 16 count. God, I can't remember if it's Storm or Mirage. And I stitched 1,054 stitches. I almost got a page finish. Here's where we're at.
Love it.
Yeah. As close to the page on the side. But I put in those flowers that are draping through the moon and brought the green vine all the way down from like the top all the way down to the bottom.
Yep.
It was a lot of stitches.
It's good. Oh, that's so good.
It is. This is one of those that I kind of went and looked at my goals for the year because I'm stupid. And it was to have the top 3 pages finished is my goal. and I'm like, well, I'm pretty close I think the second page is finished. The first page just has a little bit of scroll rod stuff through it right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And then I just have to bring the vines, and there's a moth on the left hand side.
Right.
So
Okay.
I think I can meet the goal.
Yeah, it's nice.
I really enjoyed stitching on it again, and it just was like, why am I not stitching on this? Things we say to ourselves every single time.
Absolutely.
And then for Whipco, I didn't write down who called it, but Supernatural Mandala from AtomicTikiPins was called. Here's a photo of what it looks like. I'm stitching this on 16 count. I think it's Dusk from Pickles Plus. And I stitched 855. And I got the top part of Bobby's hat done.
Nice.
I still got to put the brim in. But it seemed like a good stopping point. I only have 2 more episodes left in season 1. So this is coming out. I have the last week in October off as for vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And all I'm planning on doing is stitching Halloween.
Oh, there you go.
That's my vacation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that is all of my stitching, and it is a grand total of 12,386.
That's amazing. So good. So good.
Yes.
Well done, lady.
That. Ugh. I don't know if you guys have seen my little, where all my cards live. Have all the endangered species clubs on it.
Oh, yes.
And some other stuff. Your little ray of sarcastic sunshine has arrived.
That's my favorite.
And then the top says, quit bitching, start stitching.
Love it. Well, okay then. Would you like to talk about some plans?
My categories are done. I have one more Whipco to pull out. It's Anzac.
Mm-hmm.
I will pull it out. I just am going to keep going. Primeval is a good work project right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Milkweed and Monarch is a good work project as well. Keep going with my daily stitching. Keep thinking about plans for next year.
Mm-hmm.
I have a new start planned for November.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll talk about it in haul. I already have the pattern, but I bought the floss that I'm going to use for it.
Okay. Gotcha.
It was a whim. It was definitely a whim. Color and Cotton's Color Wheel Fabric Club has opened back up for the next set of colors. And they're doing purple.
Oh.
And I told myself I was going to do blue, purple, and green, and nothing else.
Right.
So I joined it. I got the email today, and I joined it.
So that floss is going to figure into this new start?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's fabric. It's purple.
Oh, okay.
I haven't chosen the fabric yet I want to use, but I specifically got a floss. You'll see.
Okay. No problem.
And your plans are going to be Finish Under the Sea and FFO, the Mystery Project.
That is definitely goals 1 and 2. And then figure out what I'm going to do the rest of the month. I mean, I have the Whippagories that I can do. That I do have ideas like picked out. We'll see. But that's project 1 and project 2. My mother was here today and she's helped me in the past with finishing some of my things. So we brainstormed a little bit about how I was going to finish Under the Sea, and I might attempt that too.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I sent mythical creatures to Gable.
Oh, I know you said. That's exciting.
She got it. And I just
Yay!
breathed this huge sigh of relief that a project I spent so many years on actually made it through the mail.
Yes. Hi, babes. What are you doing up there? Ma'am?
Hey, stop it.
Ma'am? That is the first time I've ever seen her do that.
No, she did it once before and I had to smack her.
Oh, you did?
It was on a Flosstube. I've been rewatching our Flosstube.
Oh, yeah.
Which I didn't realize until, I don't know, sometime this week when I was rewatching. I was like, you know what? These are going to be great whenever I want to look back at the cats when that time comes.
Yeah.
They're in every single
Pretty much.
Flosstube.
Pretty close. One or two, but one or both of them. That's for sure.
Yep.
It's rare we don't see them. Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
I was taking a nap.
Oh, of course. Yeah, so yeah, like you said, that's basically my plan. I'm excited. I really am that close that I'm excited to sit down and do it. Playoff baseball has helped a lot. The resumption of the curling season has helped a lot because they're both sports I can listen in the background and not worry about missing plays.
And if you miss a play, they're going to show it
20 times. Yes. Yeah, so I'm excited that I'm that close. What else? I think that's it for plans. Yeah.
I had to laugh going back on the playoffs because I had seen this posted and I checked it out and it was real. The Seattle Mariners, when they had that 15-inning game, the crowd's reaction when they won set off like the earthquake spikes.
Yeah, there's a couple.
That we're measuring.
Yeah, it was. Well, I stayed up that night because I was curious to see who was going to play against Toronto. And I made it till inning 13 and I was like, I can't. Like, if it was Toronto, I'd stay up. But, I can't do it anymore. And they were loud then. They were very loud then. So I can just imagine what it was like when it finished. Yeah, there's a couple stadiums where they know something has happened because, like you said, it registers on the Richter scale. Like I think San Francisco is another one where if something happens. Oh, well, yeah, Seattle's a big one, but yeah, it's crazy. It is craziness. So, anyways, so I have another game tonight. So maybe I'll bang out some stuff listening to hopefully the Blue Jays win, but we'll see. That might age not very nicely, but we'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, that's for sure. Okay, so we will mosey on over to the haul section. I have a couple of things, few things, but Wegman's bag, you're full of acquisitions. Wegman's bag of acquisitions. There we go. Would you like to go first or me?
Why don't you go first?
Okie dokie. Well, like I said, I have some digital haul. Lola Crow had a giveaway on her Instagram page this past week. Yes.
Yep.
And I don't always sign up for those, every once in a while, but I like Lola Crow, and it's like I'm sure. And the prize was a free pattern of your choosing. And I was one of the 5 winners picked. I'm on quite the roll. Susie Q in Texas, you're working. Anywho, so I had my choice, and I was debating mightily on either I was going to get this one or the Haunted Library. I do love the Haunted Library, but I ended up going with one of her most newest releases, which is Murder in the Pumpkin Patch. So I received this, and it's kind of a match to The one I bought at the Harvest Hangout.
Yep.
With the jack-o'-lanterns and the raccoons. So it kind of works. So I love this. I'm very happy, and thank you again to our lovely friend at Lola Crow. Now the other thing, as part of her, I think it was to do with her 5th year anniversary, right? That she was doing all of this. There was an anniversary. Yeah. Okay. And so the last thing she did was she offered a freebie to everyone. And this is called The Hungry Little Ghost. And I'm not showing you the whole page because the pattern's on the bottom. But it's awfully cute, even though this ghost is eating caramel corn. Candy corn.
Candy corn.
Which is horrible.
You haven't had good candy corn.
Candy corn is bleh. So anyways, it's awfully cute. So basically all of my haul this
Maybe
week,
that's how they died and became a ghost.
Maybe. So so that's my haul. Thanks again to Lola Crow for running the giveaway. I was very pleased to win. So there you go.
She was.
Yeah. So there we go. So off to you.
All right, settle in, people. Gable was talking about wanting to start her moderately sized red ship of life from ink circles.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, I have that one. And she said, well, let's do it together. And then went and found the pattern. And I have the comparatively small red ship of life, which is still 173 by 173.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I hemmed and hawed at her, and I said, well, I don't know what kind of colorway I want to do it. So let's just put a pause on that. Literally 3 days later, Color and Cotton posted their value gradient floss of eggplant. Here's what it looks like.
Oh, that's pretty.
Because I had talked about wanting to kind of do an ombre effect. So we're going to start with the darkest one at the bottom. Now, if you notice in the pattern, there is a row of blue towards the bottom and then a row of blue towards the top. So what I'm going to do is, I already did math, people, for this. So the first bottom row is going to be 34 stitches. And the blue stripe that falls in that is, I'm going to use the lightest color in the ombre to go through the darkest color.
Okay.
And then when it gets up to the top, I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to use the darkest color through the lightest. And that we're going to start this around her birthday.
Fun.
So I got 3 packs just to make sure I had enough. And also I wanted to make sure I had enough to add to my stash afterwards. I figured it was going to take 2, but I bought 3. All right. Speaking of Color and Cotton, finishing up the blue Color Wheel Club, here is 16 count blueberry.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It is a good blue. Okay, the bag's never ending this week. Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery.
Tiny Hummingbird.
Yep, she's on Facebook.
Yes, she is.
I bought this as soon as I saw it. This is Midnight Thrift.
Oh, look at that moon.
from Cottage Garden Samplings.
Nice.
They stitched it on Nocturne from Picture This Plus. I don't think I've seen Nocturne. There's no overdyes. It's all DMC. Interesting. Because the moon kind of looks like it's. I wonder if I could find a variegated to do the moon in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm on the auto ship program for A Year in the Woods. This is number 4, and this is a good one. This is The Crow.
Ooh, that's good too.
And I'm in get the specialty floss with it. That's Stitchy Kindness. I didn't show a bag last time from Crab Shack, did I?
I don't remember. No.
Here's a Peanuts bag from Crab Shack.
Okay, that's adorable.
Peanuts Halloween. It is cute. Charlie Brown is a scarecrow. That's funny. Lucy's a witch. I think Snoopy's a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
And it came with, well, I purchased the accoutrement bag.
Cute.
And then they sent me this gloriousness.
That's fantastic.
So there's that. But I can't remember what I showed on the last time.
I'll let you know.
Okay. I don't think I showed the Twilight stuff from Forbidden Fiber Co., did I?
I don't remember it right off the top of my head.
I know I showed Autumn Court, but I'm pretty sure I did not show this.
No.
All right, so I got the project bag. And
Nice.
then I got an extra project bag because I always was Team Jacob. It's just a guilty pleasure. Right. So, came with floss for the pattern. 16 count Whispering Grove.
Nice.
Kind of a greeny brown. The needle minder has the 3 main characters on it. And then it says the pattern's name is Fly Hard.
That's funny.
So, not mad at it at all. It was a guilty pleasure. Still is a guilty pleasure. I watch it like once a year.
Mm-hmm.
Get in touch with my inner 16-year-old. Okay. Oh. And I had ordered. So the Twilight one was I had ordered a couple months ago. I don't remember when I ordered this one. I got the Practical Magic cross stitch kit from Forbidden Fiber Co. Her unofficial sponsor, Midnight Margaritas.
That's funny.
And then the zipper pull has a lime on it. It's awesome.
That's great.
So, a little magic, some pink, mottled pink. There's another color in there too. I think it's purple. All the floss. love the needle minder. There's a little witch in all of us, which I just threw on the floor. I'm going to take this out of the bag so you can see it better. And the pattern is called Things to Know for Certain. There you go.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it's always throw spilled salt over your left shoulder, keep rosemary by your garden gate, add pepper to your mashed potatoes, plant roses and lavender for luck, and fall in love whenever you can. So I'm really excited they're making a sequel, Practical Magic. It is my favorite Halloween movie. I don't think I have any other Forbidden Fiber Co. parts ordered at this moment. I got a little tempted by the K-pop Demon Hunter was one.
Yes.
For some reason, they're just catchy.
Mm-hmm.
I bought some fabric from Lindy Stitches.
Nice.
XJU Designs, 16 count fat quarter, early Halloween.
Nice.
Yes. And then 16 count Witch's Brew from XJU Design. Just a good color.
Yeah.
Witch's Brew, Elixir, and I think it's Midnight Ride are my three favorite XJU Design colors, fabrics. They're all good. All right. So the last thing I got was my Halloween box from Vicky at Stitch and Button.
Yay!
Included in my Halloween box, Stitchy Kindness. Oh, their skeleton. That's funny. All right. And she sent me Prairie Moon Martini Witches.
Oh, fun.
So this is like the companion piece to Zombies. So I am going to put this on the same fabric. I'm just going to flip it over and put this on there. I think it'll look great. And then, all right, so I kind of tucked everything in a little. Okay, first off, you get a Stitch and Button Halloween bag. So here's the bag.
The bag is fantastic. I am so excited to get mine. It's so good.
Spider webs on the inside, and there's a coffin zipper pull, which is great. Okay. There is, try not to lose it, a needle minder that says palmistry. There is I think this is the scissor fob. Yes, and the scissor fob has like a crystal moon, a crystal star, and then a coffin again. So it's a good scissor fob.
Mm-hmm. Vicky always has a theme running through the entire thing. It all matches.
Thread drops.
Excellent.
Some bookmarks. I got 2.
Fun.
I would stitch this if it was cross stitch.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
I would not stitch the black.
No.
trying to get this out of the pair of bat counting pins.
So cute.
They are a needle tin, and I got spider legs.
Yes.
So, and she put a needle in it.
Yep.
Trying to keep everything kind of corralled. So it came in this cute little thing that's a sticker. It says resting witch face. And then I got a new product called a needle parking book made out of the same fabric.
Yes.
And then the numbers where you can just park your needles.
I love that.
And it snaps closed.
That's very cool.
So it was a good bag.
Yes. I'm looking forward to getting mine eventually. And the good thing about Vicky is she has an online Facebook group, if you're not familiar with it, called Stitch and Button. And she, in her albums, she has a variety of items always listed. If you're interested in her, she does the scissor fobs. She does a lot of that. She does the beading herself. And like you said, the needle mat with the numbers is a new product that she's going to be offering, and very well sewn, very good prices. And it's a great alternative. And I have oodles of her bags.
We're not going to count how much.
No, we're not. She is really good at what she does. So there you go. See? Do you have anything more?
No, that ended my haul.
Excellent.
Pretty significant.
Yeah. Well, when you get a bag full like that, it's lots of fun to dig into. So there you go. I'm done. Is there anything else you were thinking about before we go?
No.
Nope. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. As always, thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting and asking questions. And it's fun meeting y'all out in the wild in the various virtual stitching.
Yes, it is.
If you haven't marked it on your calendar already, if you're interested in the Jingle Ball, that's doing the sign-ups. It'll be open for ticket purchases on Friday, October the 17th. I know both you and I will be there in various capacities, definitely, to hang out there too. So there you go. I think that's it for me.
Okay. Happy stitching, everyone.
Happy stitching, everyone. See you later. Bye.
Bye.